Hey everybody. We got Adam and our file versus Subwoofer's Ice Cream in a game of Pagemaster, Darius Twin, and Wampum. Pagemaster is the movie made into an awful game that shouldn't exist on Sega. Thanks, Fox. Darius Twin is a shmup. Pretty good one. Wampum is a platformer. Pretty good, unpopular, unknown, I guess, kind of platformer. I think it's pretty solid. I'll probably play a little bit of the video game music from these during this. And we have another race right after this one too. So we got an hour of show going on here. I see them both. Was it a Dragon Ball game? Wampum? I don't know. Maybe. Seems like a good game. I haven't played it before. I want to play more of it. Let's start. No reason to mess around here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. So they're in this little book, and they need to get through basically 3 stages of their choice. 4 stages, really. There's 2 in the way. Up or down, they get to pick. They don't get to pick stage 1 and 3. I'm having a hard time finding the soundtrack for this mess of a game. Wonder why that would be. That's weird. Now, this is the Genesis version of this game. It's on the SNES as well. Here's the sights and sounds combined. Let me fix my clock too. There you go. Timer is technically optional for the players as long as they keep track. His timer is off screen. He's got one. How's that music? Okay, so all they're doing in this, it's not complicated as it might look. There's not like keys or anything, I don't think. They're collecting keys, but they don't do anything. All they need to do is find the exit. It's just like a jumping platformer mess. It's a disaster. I don't really know what to say about this game. One of them has learned how to wall jump, so there's that. And there is... You can grab like an HP upgrade, and that's all. It's that blue thing that Subwoofers currently has in the bottom right. If he gets hit, he'll drop it and you can pick it back up. But there's the exit. It's level 1. You don't need to wall jump, I don't think. But now you gotta choose your adventure here a little bit and pick 2 levels. You need to beat that 4th one, that's the goal. This gets a little difficult, depending on what route they go and how quickly they get the hang of things. They do have to do all 4 in one continue. So, Adamant's back to the start. Subwoofer's just thinking he won't do that stage, actually. Change his mind. Now this is a, I don't know if it's actually a book, it probably is, but it's a movie about a kid getting sucked into books and hanging out with two or three living books. I remember seeing the movie at some point. It's mostly cartoon, not all. It's one of those Roger Rabbit kind of creations. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's seen this movie, right? Maybe it's just a figment of my imagination. As long as you can maintain your, like, you can pick up your heart piece as though it were a ring in Sonic, and that's what Subwoofers is trying to do. Wasn't able to do it that time. Woohoo. Subwoofer seems to have the hang of this pretty well. They're trying to do a lot of stuff they don't need to do, though. Just really no need to wall jump and stuff. He wants that heart. Can't get it. Ah, man. Those freaking thwomps, those hands, are really rude. This game is going to test your crappy platforming skills. Yeah, I don't remember very much of the movie either. Hangs out with 3 books. One of them's like romance, one of them's adventure. It's a pirate. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't even remember what the 3rd one is. I'm pretty sure there's 3. Horror might be what one of them is. I don't know. That sounds right. It would make this stage make a lot more sense if that's what it was. This game is extremely hard. I'm not asking him to get too far. Halfway through World 1, basically, and even that's a tall glass of milk, man. I'll tell you what. Everything that Subwoofers is doing right now is incorrect. It's all for bonus points, therefore worthless. I legitimately don't have any idea what the keys are for. I figure if you get 100 of them, you get a life or something. Super not worth the time. Lives aren't that valuable. It's just one of those situations where it's like, yeah, I can get an extra life, but like, it's so hard that you're going to drop them constantly, and the act of trying to get them is going to cost you more than you gain. Subwoofers make a little bit of progress, though, two worlds in. His screen's a little choppy, so it's hard to keep track of what he's up to. He's found a weapon. Both players starting to get the hang of it. Man. I hate to send him back to the start, but that's what's going to happen if he gets wiped out. Has to play really carefully. Trying to go fast because it's a race, but that's just not going to... Slow and Steady wins this one if you don't know this game, and I don't know why you would. I don't know how you would know this game. This is the bad game of the pack. These are all three pretty official releases. There's not any, like, weird stuff in this. This is the weirdest and crappiest. It's an official game that's so bad that it's taken my place as, like, where I would usually put, like, a ROM hack or something, right? Like, it's just that awful. This is the awful game of the set. The other two will be a blast compared to this. The other two are games that people would actually enjoy and play. Pagemaster's not. This level, Subwoofers is on, is the final one. It's a very meticulous platforming stage that I also did. Because no matter what way you go, this is the level that they're after. This is the level to beat. If they beat this, they're done with the challenge. Gotta find the way up. Just up. Constantly looking for the way up. There's ropes to climb and there's books to ride on. This part that Subwoofers is on now with the vertical books, the hitboxes on it are insane. It shouldn't be hard to just go straight up, but it is. He's made it though. Did better than I did. That part got me the most out of everything that was done in this. He's gonna make it. He's gonna be done. I can't believe Pagemaster got finished in 10 minutes, but there it is. Subwoofer's Ice Cream is moving on already. Nice work. Game complete. That's good stuff, man. Took me 15. Took me 15 to do this stupid game. Darius Twin. I can finally turn off this music and put on Darius Twin. That sounds great. That sounds like a really good idea. Hold on a second. Yeah, let me close this garbage. Darius Twin is interesting little shmup. I'm asking for 2 levels. Subwoofers apparently is gonna have more trouble with this than he did with Pagemaster. He's starting. Nice. His frame rate's so low, or so in sync with the game that you can't see his shots move. Can't see some of the bullets and stuff. It's a pretty standard shmup. It's not that hard. It's not that easy. If you're bad at shmups, you might get stuck here. It looks like Subwoofers is having trouble. Adam Markos stuck on PageMaster though, so Subwoofers has time to figure this game out. Yeah, Darius Twin is a game you're going to want to be not pressed up against the wall. In shmups, that's usually what people want to do, is hide in the back because you get max time. But in this game, and in some other ones, they come from the left side too. You gotta kind of center yourself a little bit. I don't think that's what's getting Subwoofers though. Arkvile's on the final stage here, trying to figure out how to climb up there, and has a lot of lives to do it. Maybe they'll beat PageMaster as well. For too long here. Oh no, they fell all the way back down. Arkvile. What a stupid stage. Died. Gotta restart the whole thing. That long vertical level, man. Frustrating level. Subwoofers has some laser upgrades now. A huge battleship. That's level 1. No problem on that boss. I think Subwoofers is getting the hang of it on stage 2 now. That's what I'm looking for. Any stage he wants to do. I wish the screen wasn't lagging so much because I didn't get to enjoy the frame rate, but it won't be long before Adamant is on that stage as well. Whether they time out on PageMaster or not. Has got that full upgrade there. Man, this game is on the left. I'm still watching Page Master and being annoyed by it. Adamant's back to stage 4, I think. Maybe you can save a little bit of time. No, it's just gotta do stage 3. Fish are the strongest thing in space. Man, that's some superb shots. Here comes Emperor Fossil, Queen Fossil, Double Boss. Beating this will get Subwoofers onto Wampum. Double fish. Why is it Emperor and Queen? I don't know. What's those drums? The SNES drums. Adamant is moving on. Taking 10 seconds. I'll just give it 20 on him. Moving on to Darius Twin here. I don't think they beat Page Master. They might have. Oh no, Subwoofers was really close, winning too greedy on that kill. Man, that sucks. Did they not get to continue? Man, they gotta restart. Ah, jeez. Their lead. Back to the beginning. That's too bad. Subwoofers knows what to do. Just gotta get there again. Gotta start over. I think they'll get it this time. And I can't believe the fish got him. It was the dangerous one, for sure, but... He had like 3 lives going in. Subwoofers is getting messed up by this game. He's already died twice, so jeez. He's starting over, yeah, he wants a fresh start at it. Adamant is also not doing too well. Is Darius Twin that hard? I don't remember having trouble. I played a lot of shmups. It's hard to balance these. Slow beef we're here, right? I wish I had continues, man. More lives and stuff. Man, he ran right into the fish. Dang fish. He's really onto that reset button. It's a pretty old one. Well, it's not a one-hit kill game. There's a force field you can get. Lets you absorb a couple hits. I guess some of the things still get you instantly. Man. I think that Subwoofers needs to just go. Needs to accept a death or two. They're losing the ground on Adamant here. Hey Reckle, thanks for sub, dude.
I'm old.
I'm old too. My 50th birthday coming up in March here. That sounds right. Subwoofer's just going for it this time. That mini boss gives him so much trouble. Adamant got taken out by the boss himself. Yeah, it's boss time for Subwoofers here soon, and got a couple lives left. You want to get all those upgrades you can. Man, taken out again. It's all about positioning in this one. See the difference in frame rate between the left and the right here? With the lasers that are on auto fire for Subwoofers versus Adamant. They're supposed to look like they do on the left, but they're having the same effect, you know. We'll see if Subwoofers can beat this boss. He's not going to the same boss. He's changing it, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought he went to B last time. It's in space. I'm not sure if B and C are both in space. I guess we'll find out when he gets to the boss. I don't remember these though. I'm pretty sure that Subwoofers has changed levels. What do you gotta do to get an extra ship in this game? There's a shark in space. Shooting miniature sharks in space. You're playing with fire, playing with that boss like that, man. Yeah, you really need to pour the damage on. Trying to swoop around and use 1/10 of your damage on him. I don't know. I don't think Subwoofers can make it at this point. 4 minutes left. Might as well just move on. Dang. I don't think sharks have territory. Yep, he's moving on. This is Wampum. This is a very nice little platformer. Sharks are scavenging idiots. They're pretty goofy. I don't think they care if you're on their alleged territory much. Stay out of their way. Wampum is not too bad. You have a lot of health. There's a lot of healing. That being said, Subwoofer's taking a lot more damage than I did. I don't think there's anything special you can do. You can down stab, you can block projectiles falling in your head. Didn't really get anything else. You have a lot of HP though, you really do. Like, things do half a heart of damage and stuff, so you end up with like 8 hits. Adamant is on the shark as well. With 2 lives left, they're getting the hang of this. They beat the shark. They might be able to finish. Subwoofers only took a minute penalty on the last game, so because they beat Pagemaster so quickly, they might have a big lead here. But Adamant is catching up. Woofers is beating the intro stage, has to pick a level here. You got water, magic, forest, woods, fire test, ice, and some other thing. Go for the woods. One of the woods stages anyway. There are bosses in these tests. I don't like. Oh, is it Emperor and Queen still? Well, good luck, Adam. I don't really like the ice in platformers usually, so I just avoid that. I would just go for the woods. Nice and simple. I didn't have any trouble though. It seems like Subwoofers is getting the hang of it. It's hard to tell because he's chopping around so much, but when I do see gameplay, I see really pretty good gameplay. I wish you could like stab upwards. But as far as I know, all you can do is block upwards. Adam and Archibald moving on, not that far behind, just an intro stage and a half a level to go. Took him longer to beat Darius Twin than it took Subwoofers to beat Pagemaster. They're technically behind. Boss time. This guy. Blocking is essential here. Subwoofer's just trying to race him down. That's one. Subwoofers. Like I said, there's a lot of health in this game, so it's pretty laid back compared to the other two games. Not too bad at all. Went to the other woods, the one with the snails. I remember doing this one. Having some trouble doing the jumps here. Ugh. Flying elephants. Ton of damage got taken there, man. Just did not do well on that section at all. Do you think both players are going to go for the same 2 levels? Adamant is not far behind at all. They are catching up really fast. Yeah, this is a pretty slow area, I guess, especially if you're having trouble with this kind of platforming. Almost done. Oh, it takes a hit and falls. Come on, jeez. Oh, man. I can't believe that happened. They both went for this. Dark Woods. My faith in their ability to complete it is diminishing. Put on some positive energy here. Subwoofers has made it to the top, alright. It's boss time. All he's gotta do is kill this thing to win. Got plenty of health to... Just gotta dodge a little bit. I think he's got it. Phase 2, here it goes. The dancing moth. I think he's got that health back up. Man, those 4 hearts are all he's got left. Get that final hit. That'll do it. Subwoofers is done. Used up everything he had to beat that. There's no way so Adamant did go to the desert, but he's only got about a minute. There's no way he's gonna finish. Time up. Adamant Arcvile has lost to Subwoofer's Ice Cream, who'll be moving on in on into the next round here. Let me see who he's playing. We're up against Tenmar. We got another round for you though, so stick around folks while I set that up. I'm just waiting to hear from my players. Renoko and Yardstill Stalker are up. It might be a minute while I set these two up. Okay, our games, Tiny Toon Adventures. Got a lot of that on this this broadcast channel, huh? Battle Pinball and Castlevania Draculax. Draculax is here. Again, I chose no weird games. These are all official releases and all that. But Draculax is awful, so it's going to be the bad game in the pack. And it's just one of the worst Castlevania games in my opinion. So that's all. It's not... I think I actually dislike the NES ones more, personally. But, people are actually good at those. Nobody's really good at Draculax. So we're gonna put it in by itself here. Five, four, 3, 2, 1, go. Counting. I typed in 3 twice, that's why I said counting. Pretty good music in this game, we'll play it. This isn't it. There you go. That's what you would think it would be. This is a pretty good game. You can turn into your choice of buddy, and you have 1 HP as a pickup you can take with you. Dizzy is pretty damn good, so you can just swap to him at points and use his power, which will let you ram through enemies. I think the duck flies and the cat climbs. I think that's what it is. So there he is. He can do that, which is way better than the bunny. Bunny doesn't do anything special. There's how Stugger got a little speedy there. The problem with this game is that you only have like 1 or 2 HP. It's not a hard game, it's just you only have 1 or 2 HP. You really gotta take it slow. Yeah, the duck actually might be pretty good for going fast here, because it looks like that's a pretty handy little ability. I'm looking to beat the first boss, that's all. I would say this is actually probably one of the better of these games. I've played a few. There's like 5 Tiny Toon Adventures games. This is probably the only one I actually like. Aside from the sports one, which is, you know, is a sports game. Triathlon Stalker's not using their spin. I wonder if they know how it works. It's basically immortality for 5 seconds. They went right past the door. Do they know it's a bonus? Maybe they know more about this game than me. That's not how that's done. Try again. Draculax is really bad. We'll talk about that plenty when we get there. I don't remember exactly how to beat the first boss, but it's basically you just run to the door. Maybe you just dodge it for a while and the door shows up. I think that's what it is. Players will have to figure that out for themselves. Jumping onto her is definitely wrong. It's definitely incorrect. Runoko did the same thing, back to the start. Runoko's going very fast. I think the assumption on the game design here is that you've seen the cartoon and you know that she is a little kid that really likes animals too much and hurts them when she catches them, so they all run. So you would not try to take her on, you would just retreat. That's what it is. It's not very clear though, especially in this first time. Oh, down the pit. Both players in the same exact place here at this point. They both died to the boss once each. Do they have a grip on what to do this time? I figured next time they'll try not to fight her because that's like the next step. You can't jump on her. Step 2 is to try and run and see if something happens, right? I think they're both gonna clear it this time. It's not a hard thing to do. Oh no, got Runoko right away. Runoko probably didn't see the dash. Yardstill Stalker did. Gonna dodge it? It's working. There you go. There you go. Why does her killing you take you all the way back to 1-1? That's the real question. Being dizzy in this stage is actually going to help a lot. Gonna take advantage of that spin. There's a lot of tight corridors here. Yeah, this part here will be a bit nasty as anyone other than this guy. Oh, jeez. Pushing the luck, running through. That's how Stalker's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. Ghosts! Garbage. He's got some lives. You can try again. Oh man, lost that HP. Just going too fast. Just gotta take it a little slower. People always make that mistake in races. They think they need to go frame perfect run through these things. If they would just wait a little bit, they wouldn't take damage and they'd win on their first try. This game only has 2 health. You can't afford to rush. It doesn't even have 2 health at the start. You have to earn the extra health. That's a bonus. Yard Stalker's back up here with HP protection. Yeah, this ghost can't do anything to the spin. We're gonna go down the pit. Nice room there, just a ghost trap, that's it. Nice. Great. Here's the boss. Not a hard boss. Not really. Got him. I think that's it. Yarsa Stalker's moving on. It's time for Battle Pinball. I wonder if they think I want this boss. I don't. I don't want this dude. This bonus dude. He's not hard either, but... yeah, that thing is a bonus. I actually have to refund Yard Sale Stalker like 2 minutes of time because they didn't understand the directions. 2 million points on pinball. Any table. Not too bad. They have pinball in Japan? Yes. Yes. They did. Can you believe it? This table is pretty rough for him. 26,000 is not 2 million, that's for sure. Got a ways to go. We're gonna change over to this soundtrack though. Wow, I was so lucky, dude. Down the drain and around, but wiped out. Not even close. Maybe needs a different table. Gonna have to learn some pinball here. Nice, nice, that works. Yeah, the problem with the character select on Tiny Toons is you don't know what the level's going to be like ahead of time. So you don't know when the duck's going to be the best, or Dizzy. I don't really use the cat much, but sometimes he could be good. You kind of know in advance, then, like, if you were speedrunning it, you'd know. Then it's useful, but that's dumb. Shouldn't design games for speedrunning. It's a goofy way to do anything. You're so stuck in not having an easy time at pinball, not even getting a tenth of what he needs. Oh no, Renoko caught right in front of the door. Has to do this bonus thing. This pointless bonus thing. I mean, pinball racks up points pretty fast once you get going. You can't just get 100,000 for free. Typically, you have to do something first. There's ink blot. Best score yet. I feel like the field is the easiest table. This is probably number 2. I didn't really have too much trouble doing this on any of them though. Just gotta be careful with your flips, man. Don't drop your ball. Aim for the glory. You gotta take your time and shoot at the things you're opening up here, like right up there. That yellow arrow very clearly indicates where you want to go, but it's a difficult shot. It'd be easier now that submarine's dead, though, right? Surely. Damn. At 100 grand. What the? Mermaid saved the day. Dang. Carousel Stalker just couldn't get up there to the top floor. That's where they want to be. Renoko probably gonna throw in the towel on Tiny Toon Adventures. Close, but no cigar on the boss. Not quite there. Stage 3 is pretty easy, but they're still on stage 2. They're starting over now. Here's the field stage. I think this one's the easiest to get up top on. Dropped it immediately. Time for battle pinball for both players. What the? It went right through his paddle. In a good way. There you go, there you go. Top floor. Now you're getting the points. Keep that up. Bait. $200K. Still a long way to go, but it's starting to get the hang of the thing that needs to be done here. Gotta dodge that though. Renoko also having trouble with this. Here's a spin. Top floor. 400k. Wow, wow, wow. Jeez, that's lucky. He didn't flip. Oh no. His little dude blocking the pit. Can't drain the ball right now. Pretty nice. Renoko didn't make too much of an improvement there. That was the best attempt by Yarcel Stalker at 500k. They still have a ball left. They're 1/4 of the way there. They're getting towards where they start to get big points. They've figured out the way to get the big payoff of 200k. Is like the first big payoff they can get. There, they just got 100k for that. Every time you use him to get up top, you get 100k right away. We just got sent. Here's the boss. Kill this boss and it's probably sealed. Can they do it? We've made a pinball champion today. Damage done. Ah, lost it. Dang. Taking a tumble. Dropping that ball way too many floors. Man, just 3 floors in a row, just completely down. All the way back. Game over. Oh man. It was close. It was actually close, because you would get a ton of points if you could pull that off. I do think the field is probably going to be the easiest one to do. But I mean, they're all pinball. If you play it right, you can beat any of them similar style. Just get up top, all the way up top, and kill the boss. Tons of points to be had for that. There, so Stalker keeps dropping the ball. So if that boss on part 2 sneaks all the way down, he'll lock up the flippers and you'll have to drop the ball. Pinball requires a very specific skill that people don't seem to have a lot of the time. I'll find that good pinball player in one of these matches. So Yardsville Stalker's getting really close to pulling it off, honestly. I know they're only at 200k now, which is, you know, 10% of the goal, but If they get back to that boss, they could do it on this run. It's their last shot, and they could still do it. That's the thing about pinball, too. As bad as he's been doing on this attempt, it's not over until the very last ball drains. They can pull it off yet, no matter what happens, as long as they don't drain all the way. The thing to understand about pinball is that there's a series of things that you're supposed to do, and doing those things is where you actually get points. You don't really get a whole lot of points for just hitting buzzing things over and over again. Like killing these dudes on the bottom here would be an example of something that's kind of a waste of time. Completing a goal is generally worth way more, and the boss that we have just seen for the second time here, that is the goal. That is the big one in this table, obviously. So you want to take him out. You might have to fly down and up a couple times to actually finish him off, but like, killing this dude is where the points are. All of the points you're getting while you're accomplishing the goals are just fluff. They're just bonus points. They add up to be a fraction of the total every time. Is Renoko getting the hang of this yet? I haven't been watching. I've been paying attention to Yard Still Stuck. How's Renoko doing? They just restarted. They're on a different table entirely. Time is running out though for pinball. Nice boost. Going up. Boss time. Usually in a multi-floor pinball table, like most of the SNES games are, it's almost always top floors where the good stuff is. Bottom floor is just pointless, risky garbage. Not usually a whole lot of goals down there, if any. Almost always you're supposed to be going up. And that's the same for real tables too that I've seen. Like Black Knight 2000 is a pretty popular table that has 2 floors. The bottom floor is no value. It's all top floor. There's a couple things on the bottom floor you can do, like you can set off multi-ball and stuff down there, but you can set off a better multi-ball and not risk your life by being up top, where the real points are, and it's nice and safe. We ran out of music for Battle Pinball. That's 20 minutes. Yard Still Stuck is moving on. They were on track to do it that time, but they're just gonna go on to the next game here, Draculax. Here's Draculax, beat 2 stages. Runeko does not seem to have hang of this quite yet. Another player gonna get anything but 20 minutes on pinball, looks like. trying to axe that bat, but can't do it. Oh man. Careful with that. On Draculax, USL Stalker goes down. A more modest sum for pinball, probably for beginners, would have been like 500k. The Yardstill Stalker would have barely hit it on this. Nice save. Almost fell down there. Did fall down there. Damn. This is a dead end because this game's terribly designed. Gotta restart. You have to be up top. Yardstill Stalker just discovered this is a fact. Draculax is very stiff to play. Feels like an old Castlevania. It sucks. That's Richter, but he doesn't control like it. He controls like Simon or somebody. Man. This is just stage 1. It's awful. Freaking Medusa heads, tight, perfect jumps, vertical platforming. These SNES Castlevanias are all aesthetic. Oh man, missed the jump. Yardstill Stalker. Gotta edge the platforms a little bit. Well, If you can get, I'm pretty sure Draculax has infinite continues, but you do have to make it to the next stage before you die. So Yarsa Sucker's gonna have to do this part again. Didn't make it too far in before they wiped out. This screen right here is obviously awful. A particular brand of bad. Backwards hops. But the Rondo. Rondo's way better than this stupid game. Draculax is awful. Here's the runaway section. Over pits that don't really look like pits, but they are. You gotta jump just right. That's how Stalker makes it through. Time for the boss. There is a heal here that you're gonna want. Might not be in plain sight though. I think it's in the platform. I'm pretty sure there is one. Well, it's dog time. In either case. Jeez. It's so clunky. Well, you can brute force this boss now they have HP. There's 12 minutes left in this thing at most. Unless Yardstyle Stalker cannot beat Draculax here. It's time almost for Renoko to move on out of pinball, and they'll both be on Draculax. It's three-headed dog here. There he is. Teleporting around the field. Untouchable. Shoots fireballs that make no sense. You don't really get too much in the iframe department here, so you gotta be careful. But that's one level down. Yardstyle Stalker gotta be level 2. Draculax. This bridge is nuts. This bridge is crazy. At least you can jump while it's falling. Man. Every level seems worse than the last, right? It's true. This is the second triathlon I've run. I usually do them every 6 months or so. Man, you gotta control your merman. What are we in the semifinals, quarterfinals here on this? Let me see. This is the 8th finals, this match. There's a couple of those. Round 2 nearly done. And then we'll be in the 8th finals. We've already done 3 of those, though. That's the ticket. Kill his merman. Control the merman. Airsoft Stalker's figured out what they want. What they want is dumb, but he's got it. I don't really need Renoko's timer. They've got 8 minutes to win. They need to crush this to beat this. I don't know why it's a dead end, but it is. You have to go the top route on that Medusa area. What do you mean somersault? You don't really have any kind of movement option at all, honestly. You can jump backwards. You can't jump high. Oh my god, damage. Yard Cell Stalker just got hit by everything there. If you mean the what even is it called? The punch that goes upwards? I forget exactly what that move is called. It's definitely not in this game though. That is definitely not here. None of that crap is in this. I didn't expect them to time out on, well, pinball always seems like it's hit or miss. Either the players can do it or they can't, and neither of these two could, so that's 20 minutes. Draculax seems like it's also just not going to happen. This should have been stage 1 on Draculax. Stage 2 is disgusting. But it's just Castlevania. It's just Castlevania 1 continued, basically. That's basically what this game is. I really hate Castlevania 1, so that's not a good thing. When I say that, that sounds like I'm praising the game, when I'm not. It's the stage design is even worse than most of Castlevania 1. These freaking spear guys, dude. Here they come. They deflect your shot with their spin. They outrange your whip. And they have that attack there. They're outrageous. Who designed these guys? Why, there's a corridor full of them too. They're nuts. They're crazy. They're all over the field. And there's 4 of them. 5. Man. I know these guys. I hate them. And he lost his sub-weapon because he died. Because this game hates you. You can beat him with just a chain. It's just a pain. It's just awful. Well, I don't like it, but Super Castlevania 4 is way better than this. And it doesn't have double jump either, I don't think. You can design a game without double jump and have it be okay. You're so suckers getting tossed around. Man, impaled. I would have liked to have seen somebody beat this stage. Unfortunately, it looks unlikely. I think Yardsaw Stalker has the win at this point, though. I wonder, I think it might still be technically possible on a perfect run for Renoko to win, so they can somehow get past the bridge in less than a minute from now. They could do this. I don't know if Symphony of the Night has a randomizer, but the other three on the DS do. And Aria of Sorrow has one. Having a ton of trouble with the Spearman, and I'm not surprised. They've wiped out Yardsaw Stalker. An entire game over used up in that room. That's gonna do it though, that's gonna be the race. Because Renoko also is game overed. That's game, I'm calling it. Yardsaw Stalker beat Tiny Toon Adventures. At least one game was beaten, the easy one, right? Nice work. That was painful. The eventual win there. That was a long one, man. Oh, jeez. They had a lot of trouble with Battle Pinball, and even more so with that stupid Castlevania game. Well, thanks for coming by, everybody. We got another match at 8 tonight. It is Downwell. Hattie B's versus Valadin. Yes, that's at 8. We'll be doing that. So in 6 hours? Less. 5 hours, actually. Whoop. Until then, I'll see you later. Thanks for coming by.